So, given that it's Men's Mental Health Month, I will be sharing about a dark time in my past and how one simple step led to many positive changes. So, the year was 2021. Gas prices were starting to rise up, masks were still required, and the vaccinations were highly encouraged, to say it lightly. I was still going to school back then. I was working a regular phone customer service job. I was going to the gym. But everything just seemed very linear. It seemed very normal. I was paying my bills on time, paying my rent on time, buying groceries, gas, all the essentials. It didn't seem like I was struggling or going through anything. But that year is when everything just started going downhill. I started having relationship problems. I started feeling lost. I started just feeling like there was no direction, like I was just surviving. That escalated to me slowly starting feeling like I wasn't important. Like if I were to be gone, no one would really miss me. And that feeling just kept increasing over time. I remember very, very clearly every time I would be driving to work or driving home, I would just think maybe I just hit the accelerator, close my eyes, and whatever happens, happens. Obviously, that was very reckless of me, very irresponsible. Because first off, I wouldn't be here right now, or there would be something physically wrong with me. But besides that, I would have hurt a lot of people, or maybe someone that had nothing to do with what I was going through. But throughout the days, this feeling just kept increasing. So I knew I needed to seek help. At that time, I was isolating myself from the world. I was just trying to figure out what was going on, trying to solve this problem on my own. But it wasn't working. So I needed to seek help. Now, I couldn't really go to my parents. They wouldn't really understand. And I couldn't really go to my girlfriend. So I decided to go to my older siblings, my two sisters. And once I opened up and told them about what I was going through, all the thoughts that I had, they told me that they noticed something was off about me. Even though I've always been quiet, I've never really been expressive, they saw that I was isolating myself from them. Somehow we would always just get together at my mom's house on Sundays. We would all just spend time together. I'd be with my nieces and nephews, and it would be a good time. But I stopped just showing up. So after I opened up and told them what I was going through, after the positive affirmations that they gave me, they did tell me one thing that really stuck. So what they told me was, this feeling that you are feeling is you. It's you letting you know that you are not where you want to be and that you need to make changes to your life. And I remember that day coming home, looking myself in the mirror and saying, this is not what I want to present to the world. I knew I had to make certain changes. So the change that I decided to make, which to me is one of the easiest changes that anyone can make to improve their life, is their image. Okay, lighting may be a little off. That's because my microphone decided to die halfway, but we keep going. For me, image is the easiest and fastest way that someone can make improvements in their life. Once you look at that person in the mirror staring back at you, and you actually like what you see, you start getting that confidence back. You start wanting to go for more challenges. You start wanting to improve in other areas of your life. And once I looked at that person in the mirror, I said, I need to do better overall. So the takeaway that I would like you to have from this video is to not give up on yourself. That is essential to get over any kind of hurdle. You can have the best therapist. You can have your boys screaming at you, the Tate brothers screaming at you, telling you to keep going, trying to motivate you. But once you give up on yourself, that's when things turn for the worse. You need to picture it as a battle within yourself. This side of you is the negativity, the wanting the easy way out. And this side of you wants to improve and wants a better ending to your story. It is ultimately up to you who you're going to make stronger. And if you choose this guy, things just start getting better for you. And even if you start going into the negative space, this version of you will be so much stronger that these feelings will eventually dissipate. And you'll be able to bounce back even stronger. So let me know in the comments below if you've gone through anything like this, or if you're currently struggling with mental health. But just remember, no one will have your back like you do. No one's going to do the work for you. You just need to make sure you show up every single day. Get up from bed, do what you need to do, and understand that this is a long road. But take those small steps, and you'll keep going from one level to the other. So keep showing up for yourself, have the best ending to your story, and you will get out of that dark place.